Hi, Betsy.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm
Good,
excited.
great.
I'm excited actually.
Yes, welcome to your intro session. Yeah, this is the session where we will train your brain so that we can get to other things after the session. This session is about either an anxiety, a fear, or a phobia that you have. And on a scale of 0 to 10, we're looking for something that 0 is totally neutral and 10 is really intense. I'm looking for something that's 7 or 8.
Okay, so I, what comes to mind currently is the word survival.
Okay. That's
Like,
that's appropriate for this
but
time.
but not in terms of mortality, but in terms of maintaining my lifestyle.
Okay. And the other thing about this technique is that you don't even have to share all of your thoughts or whatever's going on. You can keep them to yourself and just give me a yes or no, basically. So we're looking for an anxiety, a fear, or a phobia. And if you want to share, that's great. The surviving is great. So on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 is neutral, 10 is high, what number are you at with the surviving?
7.
Okay, so it's somewhat intense. Beautiful. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to ask you if you've watched the video.
Yes.
Great. And do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to go through a few things to talk to your superconscious. So you can just sit back, relax. You can close your eyes if you like. And I'm going to talk to your parts. So Betsy, I just want to remind your parts of the following basic information. I want to remind you parts that getting more satisfaction and having less pain is the main reason for treating and integrating parts. The superconscious can treat or heal trauma parts. It does this by removing the negative emotions and pain from the trauma, replacing them with neutral or positive emotions. It then strengthens the part's positive coping skills with positive emotions before joining them with the main personality. This is important to know. Parts do not die or lose information. They simply exchange information with the main personality. The part's memory becomes exactly the same as the main personality's memory, and they can run the body at the same time without conflict. Remember also that we treat a few units and then we stop. We wait till the part has stabilized again before we treat some more. This is how the superconscious will do it so that it is very gentle and often completely painless. We repeat the process, treat, rest, until we have treated all the emotional pain associated with the part during the trauma. So how that works is I will have you think about the surviving and we will treat it and we find your new number where you are. And then we treat again until we get down to at least a 2, a 1, or a 0. 0 is the goal. We want to totally neutralize any negative feelings that are going on with this. I'm going to be using muscle checking over here to lead me down the path of wherever we need to go. So Betsy, do I have permission to work with your superconscious mind to treat and neutralize memories during this session?
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to give a few instructions to your superconscious mind, Betsy, and I will let you know when I'm talking to you by using your name. Superconscious, please do all that is necessary so that I can communicate with you clearly. I'd like you to take a nice cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Superconscious, please do all the communication and treatments necessary so that all the parts become members of the treatment team. And take another nice cleansing breath, Betsy. Superconscious, please do all the communication and treatments with the members of the treatment team so that they all want the superconscious to learn the treatment process. And take another nice cleansing breath, Betsy. Superconscious, please do all the communication and treatments necessary so that there are no parts that don't want the treatment process to be taught. Superconscious, do you now understand how to diagnose and treat a painful memory or emotion? Marvelous. Your superconscious understands. Superconscious, is it a good time to create a treatment plan for all the members on the treatment team? Superconscious, please communicate with any parts or predispositions that do not desire treatment. Yeah, nice breath. Good. Superconscious, please develop a treatment plan for all the members of the treatment team. And take another nice cleansing breath. And how are you feeling, Betsy?
I'm good. I'm feeling a little tight in my chest.
Okay,
Oh, I just cleared it. Good.
there we go. So Superconscious, I want you to now please connect to the 5 treatment support centers. The heart field, focusing on the heart. The skin field receptors. The brain stem. The pineal gland. And the DNA. Now, Betsy, I'm going to ask you a series of questions to clear our path for the best ultimate ending to this surviving situation and getting to where we want to go, to feeling calm, comfortable, and empowered. Do you feel that you might not be able to relax?
No.
Betsy, do you feel that MAP might not work for you?
No.
Do you feel that this process is dangerous?
No.
Do you feel that you cannot change?
No.
Do you feel that I don't have the skills to help you?
No.
Do you feel that your problems won't ever be solved?
No.
Do you feel that the changes you desire will take a long time?
No.
Do you feel that you do not have any control over your problems?
No.
Do you feel that you do not have any control over your life?
No.
Wonderful. So, Betsy, we've discussed that you want to work on this surviving mode at this time. And what would your goal be? What do you want to feel like at the end of this session?
Secure.
Beautiful. So what thoughts come up, and you can share or not share, when you think about surviving and feeling secure? And I want you to, Betsy, take a moment to notice and explore all the thoughts, all the beliefs that you have around surviving at this time. Betsy, also notice where else in your life you feel like this. And as we focus on this subject, I'm going to instruct your superconscious. So again, all you need to do is relax, breathe, and listen passively. So Betsy, in relationship to this subject, what would your number be now? 0 is neutral and 10 is high.
5.
Marvelous. Take a nice cleansing breath. And now when you think about surviving, 0 is neutral and 10 is high. Where are you now?
0.
Marvelous. And how are you feeling?
Relaxed.
Wonderful. So are you feeling the security that you wanted to feel now?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yes. I can breathe a lot easier.
Wonderful. Allow the gifts to fill you up to the ideal level and allow them to stay and grow like seeds growing into beautiful flowers as you go on about your day. And whenever you're ready, take a breath and you may come back.
I feel fuzzy.
Yay.
It's
Yes.
like you feel fuzzy. I like
Yeah.
that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
cool.
really feeling like all of a sudden stressed when I started. I like it felt it in my chest, like I couldn't breathe, but now I just feel much more.
And have you ever noticed in your life that maybe that's where you put your stress to where
Oh
you
yeah.
can't breathe? Oh.
Yeah, that's totally. And I broke my collarbone, so it's all like here.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is interesting where it goes in the body.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah,
is
so
really.
it was like when you said, I think I heard you say something about, is there resistance? And then you said, I could feel it here. And then you said, undo the resistance. It was almost like a, like
Yeah.
something.
Right? You can almost just feel like, oh, okay, well, we'll take care of that.
Right? That's exactly right. It was almost like a, and I was like, oh,
Yep.
and then I started to feel the resistance kind of move.
Yeah. And I love that we treat and rest and treat and rest. And I know some people they ask me, why do we keep going over it? Well, because we're getting layers.
Right.
And you have so many different parts of you. And so basically, even before we're born, we start building these structures.
Right.
Oh, and we have something happen to us and we go, oh, that goes in that house. Oh, that goes in that house over there.
Right.
So we're exploding structures that are stopping us from living our best life.
And there was what I liked about the parts visualization is like, that's how we attach meaning, right? Those are all the little meanings and stories that we've built. Those are all the different parts. And then, so we did it the first time. And then the second time that you did it, I definitely felt a deeper layer of information. Like it felt like the first time we did it was like surface, sort of really basic stuff, but then the second time that we did it, deeper things came that I didn't really, because you said be present to your thoughts. I was like, oh, that is connected to that. And then the third time that we did it, I was surprised to find the deeper level of connection. So I'll give you an example so it makes sense. So like in survival, the first thing is just sort of super basic. Can I pay my bills? Can I pay rent? Will I get another client? Will a movie well, all those basic thoughts, because with everything that's going on. The second level was more about, well, am I worthy enough to have the success that I want, right? That was the sort of next level. And then the third level really came to that, when you talk about in the video, 0 to 4 and then 4, then the next layer, I realized that sort of, my parents were not wealthy people. They were teachers. And so when I was born into my family, there was a lot of financial struggle. And so that layer came up that really was a hidden layer. So I had to go, I like that you had to go through, we did it 3 times. I'm sure you might do it more, but
sometimes
each time I could see, oh, so the first part was easy, but then when you get down, you're like, oh, I'm reenacting that time when I was a baby, when my parents were stressed about survival.
Right.
So.
Right. It's that's why this deals with all levels, all your memories, preconception to birth.
Right.
Birth, the whole thing, because we are not capable of remembering how we connected stuff.
Right.
Because
so that to me was the big piece, that lower level.
Cool. Yeah. Yes, and it is surprising what pops in your brain. Like,
right.
I haven't thought about that in 50 years.
Right. And so that's the aha was because the first part was like, yeah, okay. The second part was okay. But then the third level was when it really felt cleared, because I was like,
right.
Oh, I realized that, like, I now have a whole understanding, probably don't even need it, but I just have a whole awareness of how I built that whole story of struggle and survival and all that stuff that I don't really have to do.
Right. No. And that's the thing about this, is that we don't have to find those parts. We don't have to deal with them. We can have somebody just talk to our superconscious and have it taken care of.
Right. And for me, because I love understanding, just doing the exercise gave me a whole new level of awareness that I didn't even have. So now the work's going to do the work, right?
Yep.
But
It
even
keeps going.
so, I can still have an awareness about it. So if I'm doing something because I had that deeper level thought that I wouldn't have gotten to, I can go, oh, I'm running that part right now.
Except that you won't run the part again. It's
Oh,
done.
okay. All right. I'm
You
excited to
may,
see.
right. You will notice that you're doing it differently. It's just, and it may take a while for you to notice it because you've already been changed. It's done. So you might notice that, like, oh yeah, I don't do that. Like I've shared with you, when I found this, one of my first sessions was on money, because why am I not making money? I'm talented. I mean, I have skills. People
Right.
tell me I have skills. I'm not just saying that. I
Right.
have 21 years as a chiropractor. When I touch people, they tell me. So
Right.
why am I not making money? What is, and I know about my parents were poor and blah, blah, blah. And I've done everything. I looked everywhere. Where can I find this stuff that's stopping me? And one map session.
So what happens after this session?
So I have determined that you can have another session in 3 days. We ask your superconscious when it will be ready for another session. And that session will be on any issue that you would like to address. This introductory session is for training your brain and helping you remove an anxiety, a fear, or a phobia. And then we move into whatever else you would like to work on. Relationships, money, health, whatever it is you want to work on.
Let's do it all.
Yes, I think we should do it all.
Let's do it all.
Because we have issues in each section of our life. So this is very powerful. I love it. And I'm so happy I'm on this journey with you.